Welcome Aquarius to your weekly reading. This is for the 15th to the 22nd of September. We are going to go ahead and see all the possible energies and messages coming through for you for this week. Aquarius, I'm going to start off by looking at the possible energy beginning the week. We will then look at your possible challenges, if any. Thirdly, we will look at messages and advice from Spirit. We will then take a look at your unexpected blessing coming through this week. And finally, the possible outcome of the week. Aquarius, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm going to start off over here with the Page of Pentacles and the Devil, and we're looking at the possible energy beginning the week. Now Aquarius, this is what we want to see. If you, my dear Aquarians, have been feeling this energy of the Devil, this could be a recent energy, it could be going back a few months, and for some of my Aquarians, it could even be a few years, where you have felt that you have got no options or no choices. You are stuck in some kind of situation or environment that is really not good for you. You really don't want to be there, but you can't move because for various reasons you feel chained. This could be a situation, my dear Aquarians. You could be living in a town, city or neighborhood or even country where you are desperately unhappy, but you cannot find the way out. You could be in a job working for a toxic boss who every day finds ways to humiliate you and bring you down. You could be involved with a toxic significant other, somebody who is incredibly jealous and possessive and speaks to you badly, but you feel as though you can't leave them for various reasons. Maybe it's financial, maybe you are afraid. What will you do on your own? This could also be, Aquarius, something going on within you. This could be the way you're speaking to yourself. I'm never going to be successful. I'm always going to be alone. People don't like me. Whatever I touch turns to mud. This kind of negative talk. Or Aquarius, this could be a bad habit you have that keeps you chained. You can't get out of it. It could be eating junk food morning, noon and night. It could be taking some kind of substance that's not good for you and you know it, but you can't get out of it. Now, the wonderful news is at the beginning of the week, something is coming about, my dear Aquarians, and we are seeing it here with this pentacle. It tells me that you are going to be given some kind of opportunity, possibility. It could be an offer. It could be somebody opening a door for you. It could be somebody taking you under their wing. It could be somebody coming in and supporting you. Whatever it is, you get this boost to release yourself out of the devil energy and start afresh. Now we see you accepting this. We see you knowing that this is the right thing for you. So it could be, Aquarius, if you are in that toxic work environment, you get a job offer this week that allows you to leave that toxic job. If you, my dear Aquarians, have been eating junk food morning, noon and night, it could be a friend phoning you up and say, come on Aquarius, let's go on a health kick together. Let's be each other's support buddy. I'll phone you breakfast, lunch and dinner, and we'll talk about what we're eating. We'll give each other encouragement, and every time one of us wants to get out there and buy an ice cream or a donut, we'll talk each other out of it. It could be anything that comes through, but we see that you are very willing to accept whatever this is, and you're thinking of plans and ideas on how you're going to implement it. And with our little rabbit leaping across that field, my dear Aquarians, this could just be what you're looking for. Right, let's move on now and see what Five of Wands and Knight of Wands is all about. That is sitting in your possible challenges. Now Aquarius, this is very interesting because what I'm seeing here is that you are going to avoid a really challenging situation. There could be something coming up this week that taps into our Five of Wands energy. This could be an argument amongst your friends. This could be that there's a big family heated debate going on and everybody's putting in their 2 cents worth. This could be something happens at work and your colleagues are all at loggerheads. But what I'm seeing for you, my dear Aquarians, is that you recognize that whatever this is actually not your fight and you're not going to get involved, because I see you not even tapping into this energy this week. You are going to be in this energy of, I'm focusing on me. I'm focusing on my life. I want to get things right. I've got ideas. I've got plans. And as you can see, our Knight of Wands has got a really happy look on his face. He's galloping into the future, holding up that wand of infinite possibilities. He knows his path. He knows his direction. And he's not going to let anybody or anything pull him off course. So, my dear Aquarians, I do not foresee any big challenges coming through for you this week. Right, let us move on now and see what the Fool and the Lovers is for you, that is sitting in messages and advice from Spirit. Now, Aquarius, Spirit has such a wonderful message for you. If you have been calling in a certain person into your life, and Aquarius, this could be anybody, you could be calling in your existing romantic partner to take your relationship to the next level. You could be calling in a new friend or a new business partner or a new boss, whoever this person is for you. Aquarius, Spirit wants you to know that there is great possibility that this person is still coming into your life. But you have to do something about it. You cannot just sit at home and hope that they're going to come around and knock on your door. You're going to have to put yourself out there, Aquarius. You're going to have to take a leap of faith. And that is not always the easiest thing to do. For example, if you want to meet new friends, like-minded people, my dear Aquarians, you're going to have to think about where like-minded people will be. And remember, it does not matter how old you are, you can always make new friends. Are you interested in sport, in cycling, golf, tennis? Where does your passion lie? Where will you find like-minded people? Are you more creative? Do you want to join a pottery school or an art school? Or do you want to do something more esoteric? Learn how to do Reiki or join a yoga school? Think about what this is for you, because as soon as you put yourself out there and take that leap of faith, my dear Aquarians, Spirit is saying you will meet the right person. This is a blessed relationship. This person is somebody Spirit wants you to meet. This is a relationship that they are endorsing. Now, I just gave you the friend example. This could be looking for a new boss. This could be looking for a new romantic partner. Take the risk. From what we are seeing here, my dear Aquarians, it's going to be so worth your while. Now let us move on and see what your unexpected blessing is, and you have 4 of Cups and the Ace of Wands. Now, my dear Aquarians, this energy could very well be connected to our devil energy, and then again, for some of my Aquarians, it might come through in another area completely. But wherever you have been focusing on what has not been working out for you, your empty cups, where things are looking grim, where you're feeling disappointed, where you're feeling frustrated and listless, this is the area I'm speaking about. There is something coming in. We see the hand of God coming through with that cup of abundance, and something is about to come into your world, Aquarius, that is going to change everything for you. And we see this now being resonated in a full big Ace of Wands image. Hand of God, coming through with the wand of infinite possibility. And we saw you already here as Knight of Wands, carrying that wand, galloping with a smile on your face into the future. Here we have Spirit saying, this is a blessed wand. Take it. I want you to have it. This wand is the wand of you bringing in, creating new things in your life, getting out of any energies that have not been working for you, believing that it's possible. Now, taking that wand, like taking the baton in the relay race, and Aquarius, it's your turn to bring in, plant and create whatever you want to see in your life. That little rabbit leaping across the field is not there by chance. You are entering into an incredibly lucky and blessed period. Moving on to the possibility at the end of the week, we've got the World and the Empress. Wonderful, wonderful ending to the week. The World tells me that you close off a very big cycle connected to Four of Cups and the Devil. It's over, my dear Aquarians, and this is because of you and your energy, your tenacity, your perseverance, and your gift for seeing what is coming your way. You are ready to enter into the energy now of the Empress. And as you can see, our Empress looks on at the rest of the week, sitting relaxed, sitting calm in the most beautiful landscape. You are going to feel so good, my dear Aquarians, by the end of the week, feeling as though you have accomplished a great deal. You're in a place now where you can bring into your life what you want to see and create. You have this feeling of your cornucopia flowing over with abundance, prosperity, and blessings. What a week this is going to be for you. Right, let's go ahead and get a message from your angels for this week. So we want to see now what Aquarius's angels would like to share with them, please. And you have got surrender. Now, Aquarius, this is a very interesting message because your angels are asking you not to do anything in terms of getting out there, fighting for what you want, being aggressive, being proactive, speaking loudly. They are asking you to take a deep breath now and just flow with the energies and the possibilities coming in for you this week. Everything is now aligned perfectly, my dear Aquarians. You just need to be calm. You need to believe in yourself, especially for my Aquarians who are still in these energies, and believe that anything now is possible. It's coming in. We have seen it right from the beginning with you accepting whatever is coming through. As I mentioned, it's going to come through so differently for everybody. But be calm so that you will recognize it. And when you recognize it, you can take that wand and you can now get about creating this wonderful energy of our Empress. So that is all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you the most wonderful week, and I'm sending you all so much love.